What do, Chopping Block fans? We are 3 weeks into the season, and it has put a lot of players and teams on blast. This episode, I will talk to you about week two outcomes. I will also talk about my predictions for week three. And, guys, we have two diehard fans coming in to chop it up with me about one of my picks for game of the week. You don't want to miss it. Chopping Block starts now.
Yeah. Oh. It's like that, y'all. It's like that. Jump in, jump in. Like that. Oh. Jump in, jump in. Jam on it. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
So we know football, y'all. We always know week three, week four, week 18. It's Thursday to Monday, right? So this week Thursday game is Patriots at Jets. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to pick the Jets for that one. Not too much explanation. That's just going to be my pick. Sunday has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games for Sunday, which is always good. I'm going to love Sunday games. First on the slate for noon, Giants at Browns. It's a lot of mix and match and stuff going on. Both teams are doing so bad. I'm going to pick the Browns on that one, y'all. Next one up is Bears at Colts. All right, so my Texans just got through finishing the Bears off, and we beat the Colts the first week. So my pick, honestly, I think the Bears are going to pull this one off because the Colts are 0-2. The Bears did win one, and so they're 1-1. So let's just keep an eye on that game. Fourth game, it's Eagles at Saints. Now, we've seen the Saints put up 90-something yards in 2 weeks. So let's pay attention to these Saints, y'all. So the Saints are real, and they're playing the Eagles, which I picked to be one of the Super Bowl teams, right? I'm going to go. They're mad. I'm picking the Eagles, y'all. I'm picking the Eagles over the Saints. Chargers at Steelers. Now, I've been big on the Steelers during the offseason, but I also told you how I love Harbaugh. I'm going out on a limb and saying Chargers this game, y'all. Chargers are showing me some stuff, so let's pay attention. Tampa Bay and the Broncos. Broncos are revamping, rejuvenating themselves. I don't really know. I'm all for the Broncos since they did Russell like they did Russell. But Baker Mayfield, I spoke on him a couple times before. I'm a believer in Baker Mayfield. Tampa Bay for the win. Now, another new game is one of my games of the week. This is the last two games, and both of my games of the week are at noon. My game of the week is Green Bay at Tennessee. Now, I'm picking this one based on they're both kind of – I like to see good games, y'all. Like when it's, oh, they don't have a quick quarterback. Oh, they don't have a good quarterback. The Titans are fighting just losing. Green Bay, they won. even though, Love is not in there. So let's watch that game. That's one of my games of the week. My second game of the week, y'all can say what y'all want to say, is definitely Texans at Vikings. 2-0 versus 2-0. They have a good team. We have a good team. Let's see what it do, y'all. That's at noon. So Texans for the win, Titans for the win. Okay? Next game is at 3:05. Panthers at Las Vegas Raiders. Like that boy Madden used to say. So now I am feeling kind of funny because the Panthers just went through a whole issue, right? They benched Bryce Young, y'all, putting it out there. And they're in Las Vegas. Las Vegas for the win. 325 has a slate of 3 games. Lions at Cardinals. I'm picking the Lions. Ravens at Cowboys. Say, Cowboys are 1-1. Ravens are 0-2. Would we have thought that? Cowboy fans would probably say, "Nah, we would have never thought that." But I knew it was probably going to happen. The Ravens, I'm kind of surprised with Derrick Henry, but I'm picking the Cowboys. Hear me, Cowboy Nation. I'm picking y'all to beat the Ravens. 49ers at Rams. Now, these same Niners lost to the Vikings that my team is playing this week. So I'm going to say they're going to be a little pissed off. I'm picking 49ers to win. So we have moved on to the Sunday night game, which is near and dear to my producer's heart, and it is Chiefs at Falcons. Now I'm picking the Chiefs. They're in Atlanta. Watch Cousins, y'all. Watch these boys. They all hyped on this hype train. Chiefs, I know y'all struggling. Get a win, bro. Chiefs for the win. Monday night game, Commanders at Bengals. And y'all going to probably say, Chef Mike, you tripping. I have a deep disregard for the Bengals and the Bills. Don't know why. We'll talk about it in another podcast, but it used to be the Patriots. Now it's the Bengals and the Bills because they're putting them over my Texans, and I'm going to put it out there. But I'm going to pick the Commanders to win, y'all. That young quarterback, that young team, they're showing me something. They just need to put it together. The Bengals, they're a shell of themselves. So I could be wrong, but like I said, hey, I'm just a fan. Commanders for the win, y'all. So let's see how that turns out, and we'll be back.
Are you a diehard football fan? Do you have a team that you would ride or die for? If so, you are invited to come chop it up with Chef Mike on The Chopping Block, the podcast where real fans talk real football. We're looking for NFL fanatics to represent their favorite team and contribute to our show by providing insightful and knowledgeable commentary. No gossip, no politics, just strictly football. If you would like to be a part of this diehard nation, visit our webpage at www.rjstudios.com and click on the original content tab. Then fill out and send a submission form, and a representative will contact you with the next steps. You'll be invited to a live recording in our Round Rock studio, or if you're out of the area, you can join us online. With only 32 teams in the league, slots will fill up fast. Don't miss out on your chance to chop it up with Chef Mike.
So y'all saw my picks of the week. Now we're here to chop it up with my diehard fans for the teams that I picked for one of my games of the week. Green Bay versus the Titans. My boy Johnny, long time no see, and JD, representing the Packers. All right, fellas. Jordan Love. When he went down on that play, you and a lot of Packers probably hearts went to y'all throat.
Absolutely.
I mean, I would feel the same way if QB7 was down for the Texans, and I would probably cry. Absolutely. I ain't gonna lie to you. But good thing is it was only a sprain. Right. He's only gonna be out 3 to 6 weeks. Hopefully, I don't know how they put timetables on my body, but okay. But also, y'all have Malik Willis. That was the point I was going to bring up.
Love it.
Now, I'm not sold on Malik. I saw him last year. Johnny know. We talk about it all the time. Texans Titans is a rivalry. And Malik, one of those guys that look like he needs a little more time. Was he starting this last game?
This first game? Yeah, he started.
Oh, Okay, with a dub.
Yeah, he did pretty decent.
With a dub.
Yep, got
With a
that
dub.
dub.
Okay.
I nicknamed him Fleek Malik.
Fleek Malik. We'll talk about that all the time. Okay, so how do you feel coming into post MCL sprain, Jordan Love down, so you know he's down for at least a third of the season.
Absolutely.
Right? So as a Green Bay diehard fan, how do you feel about that?
It's tough. I mean, but I also feel like, the organization did what they needed to do. They went and got that power back, Josh Jacobs.
Okay.
Put it down 32
Jealous.
times. I don't think he can run it 32 times every week.
Right.
I mean, he's already been in the league for a little while, and he's coming off an injury himself the past couple years. But I think he proved. My boy Matt LaFleur, though, he came up with the scheme. Man, he was coming up with all different kinds of runs.
Yeah.
Jaden Reed was getting the ball. Emilion Wilson was getting the ball. I mean, we lost Marshawn Lloyd. It looks like Marshawn Lloyd's going to be out for a little while.
A lot of injuries
Yeah,
happened
we got
this
a lot of
weekend,
injuries
bro.
this week. But I think if Malik can just, manage the game.
Okay.
I think Matt LaFleur.
He's young, though.
He's young. He only threw the ball 14 times.
And he really doesn't throw a lot.
You know?
So back to that Titans thing, when I saw him, the last time I saw him, he ran the whole game.
Right.
Yeah.
And they did a couple quarterback design runs. I think like 2 out of the 50-something runs that they did went to Malik. But and then I think he dropped back for a pass and scrambled a little bit, got some yards. He's going to run. And that's, I think, one thing that he does bring to the table that I don't think Jordan Love necessarily is going to do this year.
Right, he's not a scrambler.
He's going to sit in the pocket. He's going to do his thing. So it's tough because we got one week of tape on him now. So what are the Titans going to look
Yeah,
at?
and they really don't have any other.
They know Malik.
Exactly
They practice
my
against him. They
point,
practice
bro.
against
They
him week in,
drafted
week out.
the
Just
cat.
3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks now, they just
Yeah.
traded for him. So he's been.
So he traded.
They traded
Okay,
for him
okay,
for
okay.
a next 2025 seventh
Well,
round
man,
pick.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was back up anyways.
They should have put him in, not Levis. We'll talk about that too.
Yeah. So I mean, they both know each other. So it's going to be interesting to see. The Titans defense is a little bit better than the Colts defense. I think that front four is a little bit tighter. So again, I
I
don't think.
appreciate y'all giving them a loss, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, we needed it, honestly. Vikings went up 2-0 this week. They're already
we
two
got
up on
them
the
this weekend.
division,
Texas
so
has them this weekend.
They're
bro.
looking maybe a little bit different than I think the league thought they were going to. I mean, they put up 40-something on the 49ers or something like that. Yeah, Sam Darnold came out of nowhere, I mean, again,
That pass rush, too.
right, exactly. The Vikings defense,
They
you know.
got it from us, from the Texans. Sorry, Mr. Chiefs over there.
And so, I mean, after the first
Jonathan Grenard and Cashman. Linebacker
yeah,
and
they
outside.
got them
They
too.
got them. So I'm like, oh, wow. I mean, so I picked y'all for game of the week, but I also picked the Vikings because, I mean, not just because I'm a Texans fan, but because they're 2-0. Like, nobody's really talking about that.
Yeah.
Are y'all seeing power rankings today?
today, yeah. I looked at them.
What are they at?
They smoking
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Where the Texans at?
11.
11?
Yeah.
We was 6
Oh,
last
man.
Right.
Are you?
Yeah.
2-0.
Maybe because they couldn't run
Arizona
the ball.
Cardinals are before us, and they're 1-1.
Right.
The 49ers are 1-1. They're before us. I'm like, I think they base it on points and the difference in the points.
Yeah,
Like,
the point differential.
I don't really care about that. Like that's. I'm like, me and my boy Ron was on the way here today, and he was talking about, he think that betting all is betting everywhere. Betting. I think the NFL is tied into that some kind of way, and they're like, oh no, you need to lose this game, do this game, and go back to Tom Brady. That's a whole other conversation.
Right.
Inflating balls and crap.
Yeah.
Like, he knew he was getting paid for sure. Okay, so since we talking about Patrick Willis, so it's crazy because y'all just drafted him
Yes.
maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah. That was the old GM, I guess. Maybe they wanted to see what he had.
They want everything Vrabel gone, basically.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's all Rands.
So
So,
we're gonna start the conversation off post Derrick Henry. So I didn't like it for my own reasons because I'm a Texans fan and the Ravens are already killer with Lamar Jackson, the MVP,
yeah.
and then you put a running back where he don't have to run as much, and you can literally give it to the running back.
But they're not using them right. Cause,
Did you saw the game yesterday?
Yeah, because what happens
Was it
is
yesterday? Yes.
they're not using them in the passing game. So if you're not using them in the passing game, when he's in there and they're lining up, they know they're just going to give it to him.
How do you run? So the same thing they did against the Chiefs
Yeah.
in that AFC Championship game. You run the first half and then you don't run the second half.
No, they're just.
Like,
They're
what
just
is wrong with you?
Instead of throwing something out there different.
I'm gonna put this out there. I
passing
think
to the-
Harbaugh's job is gonna be in trouble. So,
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah. If
he has too much talent on that team
Yeah.
to go or not go as far as they need to go.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I have chopping block fans. I have a love-hate relationship for the Titans. Yeah, y'all know I'm from H-Town. And they used to be the Oilers.
And he loves Oilers.
This guy had a Warren Moon jersey over there. He didn't wear it, and I told him I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I told him, please wear the baby blue on our last game. Please. I love it. But anyway, so Tennessee Titans, right? Are you sold on Levis?
No.
Tell me how you really feel, John. This me
I'm
and you,
not
bro.
sold on him yet.
Okay.
He's still a young quarterback.
He's built right.
Yeah, but
Last year, that whole run over the linebacker on Monday Night Football game, it kind of went to his head, I think.
that's not what you want to be when
No,
you're a
you don't need to be
quarterback. You don't
running
want to be
over
running over
linebackers.
people, you know? So
You see the same thing happen to Josh Allen?
yeah, but
Like-
he's a bigger guy. You know, I mean, he's way
He's
bigger.
huge
But, I
for a
mean,
quarterback. So I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So last year's draft, it was Bryce, Stroud, Richardson, Levis.
yeah,
And I'm gonna go one further because there was another quarterback for the Tennessee Vols, the black guy. I can't think of his name, but he was hurt the year before, and they kind of his stock went down. He plays for the Lions. He's the backup for the Lions.
Hooker,
Who?
Hooker,
Hooker.
yeah,
So all these quarterbacks,
yeah,
I'm looking at them. I'm like, I can't pick them, of course.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm like, man, all these are studs, right?
yeah.
So my top three: Stroud, Richardson, and Levis. Honest to God, true. And I was like, so I'm sitting in my daughter's dance rehearsal, and it's dark in there, and I got my Bluetooth in my ear, you know what I'm saying? And I'm watching the draft.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dog, I'm like, so first of all, I'm sorry, Bryce Young,
Oh yeah.
but I knew it.
Yeah.
I think everybody knew
Yeah.
it. It's too small. You're just
Not
too small.
only
bro.
that, it's the
The
Panthers.
offense
Yeah.
No, the
suck.
Panthers.
When they had that intern black coach, they should have left him there because their defense even picked up.
Yeah,
and then
right.
they let him go and brought the other dude in. And so they were talking about his size, but he has potential. Same way Caleb has potential. Same way Stroud. All these young guys, but you have to feed it to them.
Yeah.
Everybody's not made. Them lights hit you, bro.
Yeah. It's
Everybody's
different.
not meant for the lights.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different, bro.
Yeah.
It's so different. So y'all have Levis and y'all had Malik Willis.
Yeah.
I didn't tap in, so like why? Why trade him?
They're
When
two
both of them are young quarterbacks.
Yeah, two young quarterbacks. You need a.
They believe in Levis more than they believe in Willis.
They believe in Levis, and then I guess they believed in Mason Rudolph because that's who they kept behind him as well.
That's right.
Remember, the
bro.
GM that we have now is who the one that drafted
Drafted
Levis and not
Rudolph.
Willis. So, and then when you saw
Oh, you drafted
Willis out
Levis.
there, he was lost. You know.
Rudolph is okay.
Yeah,
Y'all need to play him.
I know. I mean, he would at least
Win a game.
more than likely not turn over the ball, and that's the biggest
Not
issue.
throw like this here.
Yeah, that's the
that's
biggest
all.
issue with Levis. He tries to do too much,
No,
and it's like
so JD, Johnny, quarterback in my eyes, like I said, I'm just a fan, but quarterback in my eyes is the leader of my team.
yes,
You might not make a bunch of tackles, but I want to go here. Cam Newton had a thing on his podcast 4th and 1 where he said game changers and game managers, right?
yep,
You want a game manager.
yes,
Game changers, I get it, right? Lamar Jackson. You want somebody to go out there and turn the game upside down.
Right.
yeah,
Mahomes, turn the game upside down, right? But guess what Mahomes can do too? He can manage the game.
Oh, yeah.
He can win by 3 points. He can win by 1 point. That's what matters at the end of the day.
Well, you always have a chance with him.
Right.
No matter what, there's always
So
that chance.
back to my Texans Sunday night. Defense was holding up. Offense wasn't doing crap. But guess what? Stroud managed the game. First downs, getting field goal range. We had 3 field goals over 50 yards.
And y'all couldn't even run the ball.
We couldn't.
Y'all couldn't. I mean, Mixon.
Old dude did do that hip drop on my running back, but
yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
true,
go there.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, he
But at
did.
the same time, no running game, bro.
Yeah,
Passing game, if Nico wasn't there, like they were shutting everybody down.
yeah,
Bears was top 2 in defense at the end of the year last year. So I knew their defense was good. Like that dude Sweat, he's a
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
He's a dude,
Yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
when I saw him go through that screen play and he tipped it, I was like, bro, it's like JJ Watt type stuff.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Like
right?
you gotta be tall enough, equipped enough, and like
Be able to
bro,
jump.
I mean, you gotta rush the passer and block the play. Like that takes skill.
And all those players they grabbed from the Panthers, traded
Yeah.
the first pick over to him.
DJ Moore was eating last
DJ
night,
Moore,
Sunday night.
you
But
know.
anyway, so Okay, so Green Bay, so frozen tundra, right? So by the way, I've been to Wisconsin. Mikey, my son, goes to Wisconsin Lutheran University. So I've been there and I saw the stadium and I was like, whoa, like the stadium is beautiful. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's old, but it's beautiful. You know what I mean? But so, are you from Wisconsin? You just a Green Bay fan?
Just a Green Bay fan in Texas.
That's different.
It is different. Born in the 90s, grew up on Brett Favre,
That's why.
Reggie White.
Enough said.
Enough said.
Enough said. Charles Woodson.
Charles
Like,
Woodson.
enough, bro. That's enough. Like they had some killer players on that squad. So okay.
Sterling Sharp, you guys.
Sterling Sharp.
Bro.
Put it on his back.
Yeah, because they didn't have nobody else.
That was Brett Favre's right
I'm talking
there.
about nobody else. Favre and Sterling.
Yeah. That's it.
That's why he had so many yards.
Yeah,
game.
so many
Like,
yards. Mm-hmm.
We had like a 200-yard game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that's crazy. Okay, so let's talk. I want to get in depth about a little something off of our teams. How do you feel about how these teams are? I'm gonna go with Titans first. How these teams are. I'm trying not to put it out there like that, but I'll say so. How these teams are. They kind of. They're making the game soft.
Oh yeah.
So I saw a hit in the Texans Bears game. Petrie hit that dude, and he did it with the shoulder, and it was impactful. And they tried to call a penalty on him. Mm-hmm. And then the referee like, man, there was no penalty on that play, like first down, you know what I'm saying, or third down, whatever it was. Like,
Yeah.
when did the league get soft?
That's when those head injuries and all that started coming in. That's
That kickoff return sucks.
Oh, dude, that's weird. I'm still not used to that.
Yeah.
I tried to get used to it in the Hall of Fame game, and then 3 weeks in,
Yeah.
I'm like, mm-mm.
Yeah. And it's not even like people are not even returning the ball.
It don't even
Yeah.
look
It's not even
good.
doing with.
Oh, he plus so they put up a stat
Yeah.
yesterday during the Monday Night Football game. It has grown 8% chance of running the kickoff back versus before. Show me.
I don't think there's been one yet.
It has been one.
That's
There has
only one.
been
Only been the
Only
one. Only
one.
one.
And with a regular kickoff, it wouldn't be that many.
Right,
either, so.
right, yeah.
But my problem with it, on a safety, they got to line up like that too. It's the landing zone, onside kick, the people lined up like they do.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know if y'all watch my podcast, but y'all seen the onside kick rules?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to tell them you're
That you're gonna do it. Yeah.
I guess you gotta tell them I'm gonna kick it to that guy.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
I'm going to kick this, so put your people right here on this
Yeah.
side so you can get the ball.
Go ahead and put 2 or 3 people right
I ain't
there.
trying to win the game.
No.
I ain't trying to win.
Yeah.
Okay, so Green Bay. So coming into Sunday, right? Y'all are 1-1.
1-1.
Y'all in division with the Lions, which I picked, and they're pretty darn good, bro.
They're good.
You, Bears, Lions, Vikings. We beat up on the Bears. They're not going nowhere.
No.
This year.
They're still the Bears.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're
They're
not
still the
going nowhere this year. Defense might pick up a little bit, but after seeing Caleb on that sideline Sunday, looking like
He's lost.
he lost his
He's
best
still
friend.
lost.
Yeah. And then you saw also Moore. He was
Moore is
Yeah.
good.
They even have video of Moore saying, Badgett, the backup cool QB, I need you in here.
Yeah.
They even have where he shows
I saw that
him
play when he got up
knocking
around
it
took his helmet on his broke to the side.
out. Yeah, now he was telling the backup quarterback, I need you in there.
Yeah.
You can't do USC stuff in the NFL. These
Yeah.
are real balls.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Linebackers, defensive tackles running 5 flat, bro.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Easy.
Like, what you gonna
Yeah.
do? You're
Yeah.
not the man no more,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
just the man boy among men, man. Anyway, so what's your take on y'all season? How do you feel about moving forward?
Yeah, I was super excited going into it. You know, I felt great at the end of Love's season last year, coming off a great end.
Right.
Didn't expect making the playoffs at all. I don't think
Right.
anyone counted us
Right.
doing what we did last
Texans
year.
and Green Bay. Yeah, they
know?
putting them together. Talking about they
Do you
should be in
think
the Super Bowl.
Jacobs had all that left in the tank?
I did not.
Yeah.
But again, they can't do that every week. They
Yeah.
cannot do last week 32 runs with
Jacob
him
is
every
injury
week.
prone too.
Yeah, he's he's got some fumble issues too. He's fumbled the ball through his career, but again, they made moves this free agency, picked up Xavier McKinney, number 1 safety. He's already got 2 picks back-to-back weeks, proving his
that's
money's
nice.
worth. Yeah, the defense has always been money. They've been focused on
LaFleur's defense, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's saying LaFleur.
No, LaFleur's defense. It's Jeff Halfley.
That's saying LaFleur from the Cowboys. Wasn't LaFleur with the Cowboys?
No, he's with the Titans.
He was with the
before that.
Titans. He was offensive coordinator.
Right.
He was. That's his last
I
job.
I knew that name from somewhere. I was
Yeah.
like,
The one thing I'll tell you
Wrong
about
move.
LaFleur is that when he was with the Titans, we'd be run the ball with Derrick Henry, and he wouldn't. And they were like, what? And I guess when he went to the Packers, he was like, I figured that out.
Yeah, Aaron
I
Jones.
was like,
Aaron
I got
Jones.
another good running back.
I need to run the ball.
Yeah, Aaron Jones. Yeah.
Yeah.
They line is better than the Titans.
Because he was
Yeah.
doing okay, but then for some reason, he loved to not run Derrick Henry.
Oh yeah.
So give me a prediction. What you predicting for y'all to end up record?
It depends on Love's health. I gave us before the season. I gave us
This game was a lot, man.
11 wins.
Okay.
I gave us 11 wins. We had a pretty should have had a first game. I thought our defense gave the Eagles a little bit too much in Brazil. We should have had that one locked up. Got a rookie quarterback this week. Had a rookie quarterback this past week in the Colts. We got a couple easy ones, I think, through our season. So we should absolutely win. It just kind of all again falls down on when Love can get back and if Malik can manage the game
That's what we're
for
gonna
us.
find out. That's the part we're going to find out. All right, Tennessee Titans. So we don't like each other, but I love you, Johnny. So are y'all rebuilding?
Oh, we're Super Bowl contenders, man.
So
Why y'all laughing?
Cowboys.
I know, right? I am in Texas, man. I am in Texas.
God, no, bro. Jerry Jones ain't got to, man. Okay, so
I mean,
are you rebuilding? Because y'all lying. You need help on your line.
We're like that retooling phase because, I mean, this defense.
It's hard to do a rookie quarterback and a new coach.
Yeah, that's true because he's also a rookie play
Not a rookie
caller.
quarterback. I'm sorry. A second-year quarterback.
Yeah, but the coach is a rookie
And a
play
rookie.
caller.
Oh, play caller.
He's never called
He's
play.
never called plays.
No, not at Cincinnati. So this is learning for him as well. And then this quarterback is like, less than 10 starts?
Mm-hmm.
And he's still trying to do too much. I mean, there was like 3 or 4 plays where Hopkins was wide open.
No, you do
He
not
was
have.
throwing into double coverage.
You do not go into a game with Calvin Ridley,
Yeah.
Boyd, and Hopkins, and you don't have a passing
And you're
game?
throwing it to Burks, I mean, in double coverage. And
Burks too.
yeah. I mean, he's okay. He likes to
But
basket
you hit all
catch.
the names that is great. Like, dog, you got some weapons.
Oh, yeah, he does. And it's just, and that's what I'm
Go
saying.
back to the line. I'm sorry. You see them jailbreaks that he keep getting? Like, he's not.
He can't read the defenses yet.
He can't read
Yeah.
defenses, and I agree with that because there's no way he should have got into those predicaments. Don't throw the ball, eat it, take the sack.
Yeah. And that was a field goal when he fumbled.
Y'all
that
had
one.
that game against Chicago.
Yeah. Oh,
Literally. Y'all should be 1-1 right now.
Yeah.
the defense, like I said, is like a top 5 defense. And they don't get any turnovers yet.
What about special teams? What y'all special teams doing?
Jeez, I don't even know
You
what
could
they're
not have
doing.
two block
Yeah, I
punts.
know.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row of block punt. I mean, I'm pretty sure the
Not have
Packers
two-
are probably going to get one
That
this
is
week
not winning
because
football. I don't care what nobody
Yeah.
says. That is not
you're
winning
losing
football.
on almost all. Well, not on the defensive
Defense.
side, only on takeaway turnovers. They're not taking away the ball, but offense you're losing, special teams you're losing, defense gets wore out. And
I don't
so
know if you saw, 'cause we got the Nico Archer. You know that, right? I'm sorry.
yeah, I saw that.
But did you see what they did
He's
to him?
suspended though.
I know. Did you see what they did to him?
No.
The pharmacy.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got a prescription from his doctor,
Oh, really?
and then all of a sudden he got tested as PED. And
I'm pretty sure the doctors was.
that's some Titan
Titans.
stuff. That would happen.
Titans
Yeah,
bag.
yeah. That was a doctor in Tennessee before he moved.
Right.
Get him. Now you can't
He's like,
play
here you
in
go,
4
man.
weeks,
Here's some
bro.
vitamins right there. Let's just help you out.
He was so pissed off, bro. He was like, I've never taken drugs in my life. Like, he's
Yeah.
never taken drugs in his life.
I mean, he was great. I mean, I don't.
He's still going to
All
be
of a
great,
sudden,
bro.
he's
He's
just
still
gonna
going to be great.
I'm just saying, all of a sudden, he's just gonna have peds,
Right, like why would he need
Right,
it?
like,
Why would he
why
need it
would he
now?
need it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he wasn't always hurt.
Yeah, like, bro.
I mean, how the hell?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, so they fake for that.
Yeah.
For sure. So you don't think you're in the rebuilding phase. So the thing is, like, I don't know. Like, I think Rudolph need to start.
Oh yeah. At least to show,
What an
levels.
offense look like when it's running.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he has receivers.
He has
Rudolph
running
never had
backs.
that many receivers. Rudolph will go crazy. Rudolph
Yeah.
he can play.
Yeah.
But y'all line that's the thing. Like,
Oh, the offensive line is
that's what's
really bad.
causing the issue, bro.
This past week against,
And then y'all didn't even draft nobody, right?
we drafted one guy, but I mean, it's a rookie, and then you have another guy that's a second year, and then
I ain't worried about no seniority, bro.
I know, but I'm just
I don't
saying
care about that
that
nowadays. Like, you can play.
they're young, but they're what I think Levis was pressured like 60% of the time. in
I
that
mean,
game.
would he do better than the guy that's in front of him, though? That's my problem.
Who's that?
The rookie. I mean, you worried about that? Say, oh, he's a rookie and he's 2 years. Look at him.
That's why he's starting, right?
But that's why it's still Bill Callahan. He's still one of the best line coaches. Maybe he needs more work on him, but I mean they're still
Speaking of,
young, so
speaking of,
he is getting old. So maybe he doesn't know how to
maybe
get
now- yeah, he
it to their
loses.
heads. I mean, it was historically bad how bad that line was, and I hope they play better. Because
So-
if they do, like I said, the
They
quarterback
have to.
play and the line play, if they can do that, they got the running backs, they have the receivers, the defense is solid.
Yeah, defense is out.
Top 5.
I don't know about that.
I think they are top
They
5
are
in
top
points
5.
against. Yeah, they have the lowest.
Well,
Last week they were number 1.
on to that. Who, Titans?
Titans
Yeah.
defense.
Not after that game last week.
When last week, yeah.
Okay,
Still, because
okay.
Levis
My
is throwing
problem-
the ball to the other team and
Since we're
letting
talking
them do
about
whatever.
But Darius Sneed.
Yeah, the best corner.
Shut your mouth.
The highest paid
His name is
corner.
not Dion. Yeah, he is. He is the highest paid, but that's my problem. He went on record as saying he likes going places where he can shut down receivers, right? Another report says Stephon Diggs asked somebody to help him go to the Titans so he can play against them twice a year. What's up? Where that love-hate relationship came from? When he was with the Bills and Chiefs?
I guess so, right?
I ain't know they didn't like each other.
Yeah.
But my problem is, you talking smack about C.J. Stroud, and you got to see him twice a year. And he's throwing to receivers that you got to hold. Nico Collins is the leading receiver right now in the league. And y'all probably not number 1 defense no more because we probably are. Just letting you know. 7 sacks will get anybody up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Even if it was Caleb Williams, I mean, it ain't our fault.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, right?
no.
We're going to play who's in front of you.
You see the way Danielle Hunter jumped on that dude? bro?
Yeah, I know, man.
He's so
I was
big.
watching on Facebook, and so I'm a WWE fan. And I'm an old school RVD fan, like
Yeah.
Frog Splash. And then they had what's his name? JR. Frog Splash, Frog Splash.
Bro, he made it look so small, bro.
I know.
He made it look
That
so
dude is
small.
huge,
He is
though,
so big, bro.
Okay, so I'm picking the Titans to win this game.
Ooh.
I know, it hurt me. They don't hurt as much as the Cowboys. I promise you, don't.
I think they're 2.5 favorite still. They still have them as a 2.5
And
favorite.
I'm basing that on the defense, like you said. Though. 'Cause I'm all about defense. I'm a defense guy. I play safety. Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in that. So, good luck to Green Bay. Good luck to you guys. And it's in Tennessee.
That's why. That means it's a
It's got
toss-up.
the- yeah, it's a
Pretty
tough-
good, y'all.
It's gonna be a defensive game for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, LaFleur's going to have to come up with some things.
All kinds of different plays, man. And I feel like, he can do it, but can he do it again and again and again and again, week in and week out? We'll just have to see.
Well, all right, fellas. I thank y'all for coming on my show today, bro. I want to thank you first, Johnny. I haven't seen you in a long time. Love you, bro. I appreciate you.
It's 'cause of
Shout out to
Titans.
JD.
Thanks for having me.
Y'all are officially my diehard fans for y'all specific teams. Be sure you like, subscribe, and share. Leave comments. Talk about the Titans. Talk about Green Bay. Talk about the Texans. Until then, Chef Mike. All right, before we go, Chopping Block fans, I want to touch on a subject that's kind of sensitive. I know everybody saw the game last Thursday. Tua on the field. The Dolphins versus the Bills. Tua ran that play. And he didn't slide. And he went head first into, I want to say it was Hamlin's stomach. So I want to speak to y'all about health awareness. A lot of announcers, a lot of sports analysts, and a lot of people that never really even played football before have their opinions. And they have something to say about Tua. Oh, you need to retire. Oh, it's the best thing for you, and yada yada yada. So Chef Mike is gonna talk about. I'm gonna come from a fan's perspective, a dad's perspective, and a man's perspective, and they're all tied into each other. That's why I'm saying them separate, but they're all one thing. When I played football, and when a lot of people I know in my age group and older play football, concussions it was a thing. But it wasn't sought out to be fixed. It wasn't as dire as it is. But we have a lot of old players that killed themselves and like PTSD and like all I can think about is Junior Seau when I talk about this subject, y'all. But the thing is, this is a grown man. He has a right to decide whatever he wants. Let me repeat that. He is a grown man. He can do whatever he want to do with his career and decide whatever he decides. Now, his next decision is with God, his wife, and his children. Because at the end of the day, I want to go out on a limb and say I think his twins just turned 2 this past week, the week he had the concussion. And he would regret not being able to stand or hold them. Like, they have a lot of growing to do. I have a 2-year, I know. Like, he wants to be picked up all the time. Like, daddy is everything, right? You want to be able to play with your kids. You want to be able to go out in the yard and do X, Y, and Z. But 4 concussions in 5 years, Tua, this is Chef Mike hollering at you. Do what's best for you, bro. All these announcers keep saying, well, he can play or he can't play or he shouldn't play or it's not y'all's decision. It is Tua's decision. And it's the Dolphins' decision. Because whatever decision he makes and they make is for the organization and for him. So please, please, please chill out. Let this man do what's best for his life and let him make his own decisions. But for as me, Chef Mike, I'm a dad, like I told y'all from the beginning. I would do what's best for my life and my children. And even if it's walking away from the sport that I love. Tua, think it through, bro. You got 4 weeks, man. Think it through. I'm not trying to harp on it. I'm not trying to tell people how to think or what to believe. Like I said, I'm just a fan, and I'm coming from a fan's point of view. But I'm also a dad, and I know it would kill me if I couldn't play with my 2-year-old. So that's your boy Mike on the chopping block. Leave your comments and your concerns. Please go and make your comments and your concerns. Like, share, and subscribe. But let me know how y'all feel about this. I know everybody has an opinion. But until next time.
Jam on it.